Very good morning, everyone. How are you all? Very fine. We'll be starting our CA Inter Advanced Accounting Group 2. Okay. My name is Chiranjeev Jain. Do you know me? How you know me? No, you don't know me. So I am chartered accountant. Okay. And I'm into this profession from last 13 years. Means the after passing CA final exam, then for 2 years I was doing some services job, etc. Then I decided, no, I am not made for jobs. I do something by my own. So I started teaching student, and then it became my passion, and from that day I'm into this teaching profession only. Correct. So 13-year experience teaching CA inter, CA final, CA foundation student. I've been into this teaching from many years. Okay. Now coming to CA Inter, what I think CA Inter is actually not difficult. Actually not difficult. I understood. You might be thinking what you are saying, sir. But okay. But can I say from the day one, once you started the journey of CA Foundation, from that time you know that the fact was known to you that CA is tough. Correct now. So it is not new thing if I will say CA is tough. That fact you know, and because of that fact means even though you know that fact, you joined CA course, you passed CA foundation, and then you came to CA inter. Means you have made some achievement. Correct now. You know the fact that it is a tough course, you joined it, then you clear CA foundation, now you are into CA inter. It might happen out of you, some of you have also cleared a group 1 also. So achievement is there. Correct. But if you ask me, actually CA Inter, considering the syllabus also, it is not so much tough. Correct now. I will not say it is not at all tough, but it is not so much tough provided you do you do studies as per the requirement of ICI. Means if you are studying as per the requirement of ICI, I will say it is not tough. But normally what happened, what I have found that student, even though they are studying, means I'm not saying that you are not doing hard work. But if the hard work is not as per the requirement of ICI, so of course it will become difficult, because we are writing exam conducted by ICI. So we should follow whatever is their requirement. And if you are not following that requirement, some way it will become tough. Correct. Understood. From my point of view, all have done CA inter group 1 coaching, or you might have written the exam also. How many have written exam? All have written exam. So what was your experience regarding CA Inter Group 1? What was your experience? What do you think? Whether it was okay, reasonable, chalega, correct now? I think mixed approach will come. Means it is a subjective issue. Someone will say it was very tough. Someone will say, okay, sir, it was okay. A mixed approach will come. Means mixed approach will not come because the syllabus. Mixed approach will come how you have taken that subject. What was your approach at that point of time when you were studying group 1? The mixed approach will come because of that reason. I'm not saying that you all are not same. I'm not saying that you all are same also. Every human being are different. Correct. But you all have one common point. What is the common point? That you are at CA inter and you all want to become CA. That is common. So if the goal is same, the approach should be also same. If the approach become different, then goal may or may not be achieved. Means some may achieve the goal, some may take some time to achieve the goal, or some may not achieve the goal. Quite possible now. So what is that approach that actually is required? Syllabus is same for everyone. syllabus is same for everyone, but approach might not be same for everyone. Correct now. So that you need to understand. We are here to clear CA examination. We are not here to only clear CA inter group 2. We are here to clear CA final examination also. Correct now. The ultimate goal is that. Coming to the syllabus now, I will not take much your time. Correct now. Coming to CA inter group 2 advanced accounting. So I will take your advanced accounting. Okay, correct. Now what is the difference between accounting and advanced accounting? Correct. No difference. Accounting remain accounting. But in accounting, more or less, the syllabus was concentrated not on companies. Means in syllabus there were some chapters related to proprietorship, there were some chapters related to partnership firm, some chapters were for companies also. Correct. Now, for example, you have done pre-incorporation profit, that was for companies. You have done insurance claim, that was not for companies, that was for what? Any person who has taken insurance policy. Correct now. You have done incomplete records. So that can be for proprietorship or partnership firm. You have done partnership. Partnership was there? Partnership was not there. It was removed now. Now it is been removed. Correct. So in this, more or less entire chapters will be dedicated to what company. Only one chapter is there, that is advanced partnership. That will be what? For partnership firm. Apart from that, all the chapters will be for what? Companies. So therefore, the name become advanced accounting. And more or less, once you become chartered accountant, you will deal with companies only. Means you need to do proper accounting for companies. It does not mean we are not supposed to follow the accounting for partnership firm, but more or less when we come to the financial statement, or once we come to the application of accounting standard or in accounting standard, whatever you learn somewhere, then it is for companies. It does not mean it is not applicable to partnership firm or proprietorship. It is applicable. Correct now. So coming to advanced accounting, if the syllabus, you see, the syllabus has been divided into two parts. One is accounting standard, and one are some chapters. Dedicated chapters are there. Chapters. Now, what is accounting standard? You all know what is accounting standard because already you have completed group 1 accounting. So how many of you know what is accounting standard? Anyone who can say what is accounting standard? It is a some set of rules and regulation, correct? And who has given these rules and regulation? ICI. Hmm? No, no, no. It is actually a policy, accounting policy document which will be given by government, and government may authorize some person to draft such standard. So whatever accounting standard, you know, it is initially drafted and issued by ICI only, but there are some changes during the recent years. We'll discuss about that, but actually that is a part of group 1. I don't want to go into that introduction of accounting standard, but you all know accounting standard, as he says, it is a policy, accounting policy document. Means it deals with various accounting policy for different transaction event. For example, you have done accounting standard 10. The accounting standard 10 is for property, plant and equipment. Correct now? Understood? You have done AS2. So AS2 is for inventories. Correct now? That all done. So what are the accounting standard which will be covered in CA into advanced accounting? So what are the accounting standard which will be covered? AS4. AS4. We'll discuss about that. Then we have AS5. AS5. Then AS7. AS7. Whatever I write in good handwriting, that you should write down. This is my good handwriting. Okay. Whatever I am writing, you should also write down. Matching concept. If I am putting some effort, you should also put that much effort. Okay. Now, this much written, then add on AS9, AS9, then AS14, AS14, correct. Just write down. You don't know about this accounting standard. I just want to give you the entire syllabus, a framework of the syllabus so that we can proceed. Okay, correct. Then we have AS17, AS17, then AS18, then AS19, then AS20, then AS22, 22, then AS24, AS24, then AS26. मजा आ रहा है? Means in accounting group 1 there was less accounting standard. In this there are more accounting standard. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Correct now. Nothing to worry. Okay. And there is one more AS29. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One more AS21. AS21. However, this AS14 and AS21 will be automatically covered in separate chapter. So we will not discuss AS14 and AS21 separately. So there is one chapter, amalgamation of company. Amalgamation of companies. This will be based on AS14 only. So that will be taken into consideration when we do that chapter. Correct? And then there is one chapter, consolidated financial statement, which will be based on AS21. Which will be based on AS21. So that will be automatically covered with that chapter. So we will not discuss that these two accounting standards separately. Got it? Yes, sir. Then there are many other chapters also. Correct? Then there is one advanced partnership. Advanced partnership. These three chapter will take thoda sa time. Means I will say these are the big chapter which will take some time, some understanding, more questions. Correct now. Apart from these three chapters, all other chapters whatever we have in syllabus are very small chapters. Will be very small chapters. So what are that small chapters? One is ESOP. ESOP means what? Are you know the syllabus. How come? Where you have done this chapter somewhere? So how you know ESOP? How you know? Achha, you have read the name of the chapter. The enter law. In law mein, achha, that's why I'm asking where you have read. Means law mein ESOP has been done. So if you have done, so I will ask you what is ESOP. Bata. Hmm? You are saying to retain the employee. मजा आ रहा है. Company provides some shares free of cost. Then at some offer price. Very good. Somewhat it is correct only, but we'll do detailed discussion on this today only. We'll start with ESOP only. Correct. Then there is one topic, buyback of shares, or you can say securities. Buyback of shares. Correct. Understood. Then there is one more small chapter, internal reconstruction. Internal reconstruction. Correct. Then there is one chapter, liquidation of company. Liquidation of companies. Correct. Then there is one chapter, financial statement of banking company. Banking company. You know banks? You know banking companies? Okay. So we'll discuss about financial statement of banking company. I hope you have done the financial statement of companies. The financial statement of company you have done, that was done as per which schedule? Schedule 3 of which act? Companies Act. And I hope you know that Schedule 3 of Companies Act is not applicable to banking company and insurance company. And therefore, there is a separate chapter banking company. So in this, we'll discuss about the format for the financial statement of banking companies. Okay, sir. Then there is one chapter NBFC. Do you know NBFC? Arey, you know everything. I will not teach you. I will not teach you. Ray. If you know everything, then what to teach? अच्छा चलो ठीक है NBFC because you know I become happy non banking financial company non banking financial company okay sir ठीक है done only this much you can see the chapters are limited and therefore accounting standard are more because this will be of 100 marks so because of that reason AS is more means as per past examination trend it has been seen that this will cover 30 25 minimum 30 marks maximum coverage and this will be a question means 20 marks the mandatory question first question will be 20 marks that will be from accounting standard only the mandatory question you are getting and then one or two more question may be asked of 5 marks each if they are asking one more question so 5 marks if they ask you two more questions so 10 marks so that become 30 marks maximum minimum 25 marks and will be from this chapter balance will be from this chapter now coming to coming to uh, questions. So it has been seen that question will be asked from all the chapters. Means all chapters are important. Nothing you can leave if you are leaving. So one question will miss. So all chapters will be some question will be asked. But basically from this chapter, this chapter, the question will be of 15 marks, 15 to 20 marks. Means one question will come that will be of 15 marks. Correct now. But it might happen that from this chapter the question is coming from 5 marks because they may change the trend also but I'm just giving you a average analysis of past examination correct and from the balance chapters 5 marks question 10 marks question may come correct now 5 marks 10 marks question may come correct so all chapters are important it has been seen that from internal reconstruction and amalgamation these are two chapters amalgamation and internal reconstruction if they ask if they are asking question from amalgamation they will not ask question from internal reconstruction if they are asking from internal reconstruction they will not ask from amalgamation correct but there is no such trend sometimes they may not ask from any chapter sometimes they ask question from both the topic sometimes they ask from one chapter so will not go as per trend our objective will cover all the chapters and any question asked we should be able to write in exam. That should be our objective. Focus should be that we will not do any selective study because in CA the rule is that what is the rule? Simple rule is that if you are attempting 100 marks paper you will get 50 marks and you will pass. Simple na? 50% pass na? So to get 50 marks, the objective is to write 100 marks paper. If you are writing 80 marks, probability become less because then average marks is 40 and 40 deadline. So our target 100 marks paper we should attempt even we don't know. We will write and come. Attempt means attempt. Wrong or correct who will decide? Let them decide. We will write. But you can write only when you know the chapter. If you do not know the chapter or if you have left the chapter you can't write. A simple funda is what if you have done that chapter once in your life you can attempt correct for example just simple I will ask I think you have done physics you have done chemistry correct now I will right now if I ask question and I will say I will give one chocolate will you attempt or not you will try to attempt and it might happen you might be correct I am saying you will attempt if you know the subject, if you know the chapter. But if you have never done physics, you can't write, you can't attempt. Therefore, the objective is that write and come. And for that writing, you should know the chapter. You should be familiar with the chapter. And believe me, advanced accounting is more easier than accounting. More easier. That you will automatically understand with the passage of time. I will not say anything, but advanced accounting is more easy to score as compared to accounting. Correct. Coming to the first chapter, before that, if you have any questions in your mind, you can ask me. Do you have any questions in your mind? Bolo. No question? No question? So we'll start with one of the chapter. The chapter name is Employee Stock Option Plan. So this is chapter number 3. Employee Stock Option Plan. Correct? You all know employee. Who are employee, you know? The employee, you know. Okay? Stock means what? When the group of shares is commonly referred as stock. So when we say stock, normally we think inventory. But stock is a general term. The correct term is inventory. And group of inventory can be considered as stock. Understood now? So anything can be stock. So commonly whenever we are dealing with shares, the group of shares are known as stock. And therefore it is known as employee stock option. So what is the meaning of option? That one I'm asking. What is the meaning of option? Choice. Giving a choice. What choice? What is the choice? Either to use the options or not. But option means what? A right. Choice means right now I have just given a choice that you may or may not come in the class. That is your right. But for you that is not an option. You need to come. Huh? Correct now what I am saying. But in our case it is an option only. Even though you are not coming, I am not going to call you. Because this is CA professional course. You will come if you want to become CA. You will not come if you don't want to become CA. Simple. Correct now. I can't force you. So options is a right. But every right have some obligation. For example, I mean right now you have a right to receive services from me. And I have a right to receive consideration from you. Both parties have right in this contract now. So in a contract, both party have a right and both party have obligations also. Your obligation is to pay and my obligation is to provide services. So can I say it is two way? I have a right as well as you have a right as well as, but in this case there is a right but no obligation. So whenever right is given without obligation, it becomes what? Option. It become a options. Now what right in this plan that we need to understand? What right is given to employee that we need to understand? So option means right without any obligation. Correct. So employee has right but they have no duty to perform. They say we don't want this shares. Correct now. So that is a right without any obligation. Plan means of course a scheme. This is a scheme. Correct. Got it. A scheme will be announced by a company for a particular group or it might be for all the employees depending upon the plan. It may be for a particular group of employees or for all the employees. Normally this ESOP was introduced by Infosys company. In India it was first introduced by which company? ESOP. Sorry, Infosys. Infosys is what? An IT company. And in IT company the entire performance depend upon the performance of employee. Trained employee. They require intellectual employee who are trained employee in that services IT industry. Correct now. So what happened? Infosys company was facing a problem of labor turnover. Labor turnover means what happened? Employee used to join Infosys. They used to gain some training. They become trained employee, and after 2 3 years they leave the job. They will go to foreign companies, foreign countries for higher remuneration. And मजा आ रहा है. Who is training? Infosys. but the benefit received by employee and that other company. So this was faced by what Infosys that time in the year 1990. So what Infosys company decided, they said let us make them the internal part of the company. How to make them internal part? Means they feel internally part. They feel that they are internal part of the company. Means they should be motivated. But how to motivate them? In India, no one can motivate anyone. Means till we give incentive, no one will be motivated. But I can't motivate you, but if I'll give some incentive, it might even you may be motivated. Means right now, if I will say if you score more than 90 marks, I will refund the fees. You will be motivated. पक्का will motivated बोलना. तो चलो I have today announced one motivation for you that if you score more than 90, थोड़ा कम करें कि 90 is okay. अरे बोलो 90 is okay कि I should do 85. 90 is okay. चलो ठीक है, थैंक यू वेरी मच. ठीक है. Okay, so if you score 90 or more than 90, 90 also 90 or more than 90, I will refund entire fees whatever you have paid for this subject, not entire, because this I am giving na, so I will give you for my subject. Okay, so whatever you have paid for my subject, that entire fees I will refund excluding GST, yeah? Because GST already I have paid to the government, I need to pay to the government, the government will not refund me. So I will pay you entire fee. So one incentive I have given now, if you want, then you will do hard work to score 90. If you do not want, then you whatever you are doing. Correct now. So can I say I can motivate you by giving some incentive? So Infosys has also tried to give some incentive by making them the owner of the company. They felt that if they become the owner of the company, then they will feel that this is their company only and they will not go out of the company. Means there will be no restriction of going out. But if you become automatically the owner of the company, you will feel that Infosys is our company. Let us provide services to Infosys only. Correct? So that was the intention of the Infosys and they started this plan. So in this plan, what happened? What is the right? Right means what? In this case, employee has a to right to right to what? Right to subscribe. Subscribe or you can say purchase also. Right to purchase or you can say subscribe. Correct. Right to subscribe equity shares of company. Equity shares of company. Ownership right will come with equity shares. Therefore, it is equity shares. Correct now. So, right to subscribe equity shares of company. Correct. Understood. At what? At which price? At market price. At market price. No. Something is wrong. Huh? Market price is wrong or correct? I don't know. You are saying it should be more than market price. अच्छा less than market price. Okay. चलो ठीक है. You are saying less than market price because you are saying let me write down less than market price only. Okay. Can I write? Okay. So at a price lower than market price, because you are saying because of that is I'm writing. Okay. I don't want to change whatever you know. Correct only. Partially correct. Not fully correct. But you are correct. Means suppose if I right now say that you are my student, you can purchase a calculator from me at a price which is equal to market price. You say what is right here? I can purchase from what? Market. So of course it should be lower than market price. Lower than market price. Understood? Correct. So to subscribe or purchase equity shares of company at a price lower than market price. Correct. Understood? This is the right. I'll come to market price also. Nothing to worry. Have you understood this much? Simple. And we are here to discuss the accounting treatment of ESOP. So to understand the accounting treatment of ESOP, I discuss from the beginning. What happened? Suppose company has announced the option, the company will announce that plan on a particular day. Correct. First announcement will be there. So the day when the plan is announced is known as grant day. Is known as what? Grant day. Okay. On grant day, what is announced? Plan is announced. Correct. Understood. In that plan, what will be given? Options will be given. Options. Can I say options is nothing but right? Can I say what is given? Right is given, na? Right is given. What is right? That each employee can purchase, let us assume 100 equity shares of company at rupees 20, even if market price is equal to what? Market price is equal to what? 110. Now okay, as per your saying na, at a price lower the market price, chalega. Understood? Yes sir. Now this is a right given. Now the question is that when this right will be when this right will be exercised, when this right will be exercised, nothing is free in India. Nothing is free in India. Means if company has given some right, so in return they want something. Why they have given this right? To retain the employee for a particular period. It might happen they have a contract for 3 years and they want that trained employees to retain for 3 years. So they will give this plan for how many years? 3 years. So this period can be either more than 12 months, it can be less than 12 months, it can be 12 months, depending upon the plan. It is not fixed by any act. It can be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 3 years, 5 years, 20 years, whatever. Correct? Understood? But from examination point to normally it is 3 years. So I am also taking 3 years. Chalega? So this right can be exercised after 3 years. Means employee can exercise this right after 3 years. Exercise means they can apply for the shares after, means in this 3 years they need to fulfill some conditions. They need to fulfill some conditions. Correct? So this period is known as what? This period is known as vesting period. Which period? Vesting period. Simple. And in this period they need to perform what? Some condition. So these conditions are known as what? Vesting conditions. I'm just making you familiar with the terms. Vesting condition. This condition can be of two types. This condition can be of two types. Correct? Understood? One is known as service condition. Service condition. One is known as performance condition. Performance condition. Service condition means continuous employment of 3 years. In this 3 years, you are not supposed to leave the company. If you leave the company, then automatically these options will be withdrawn from you. Performance condition will always come with service condition. Means performance condition cannot be without service condition. Are you getting? Correct. Performance condition means they need to perform something with service continuous employment. So you need to remain in the employment for 3 years, and during this 3 years, profit should increase, sales should increase, turnovers, whatever should be increased. some performance condition will be there. The profit should reach to this level. So some target is there. The performance means there should be some target. Target. Understood? And can I say in this date, on this date, condition will be fulfilled if suppose fulfilled. So this day is known as vesting day. Vesting day. Vesting means what? On vesting day, options become vested. Means on this date, options will be vested. Means it will become vested options. What is the meaning of vested options? Vested means now the options are matured. Means now employee can exercise their options. It become matured. Correct? Means can I conclude in this way? During vesting period, the options were not vested. Means during this period, these were unvested options. Means during this period, employee cannot exercise their right. Employee cannot exercise their right. And can I say this unvested option can be cancelled due to non-performance of condition? Means if they leave the company during these 3 years, automatically it will be cancelled without vesting. Correct. Can I say this can be cancelled? Can be cancelled on non-performance of conditions. Have you understood this point? I think very simple. Correct. You are understanding each and everything. Okay. Now coming to vested. So once it becomes vested, it means now employee can exercise it. So it means now employee can exercise their what? Their right. Employee can exercise their right. But on which day? On which day? Batao. On which day they can exercise their right? Vesting day. But it might happen vesting day. Vesting day. He was out of India. It might happen he was busy in his marriage. Correct now. Or he was giving some exams. So it will be not reasonable, na? It means some reasonable time will be given. Some time will be given to exercise their right. It will be unfair if we'll say you need to exercise today only because you need to take some decision, na? Correct. So some reasonable time will be given. So suppose some time is given. Let us assume 1 year time has been given. Let us assume. It can be more than 1 year also. It can be 1 month also. There is no act on this. Correct. Let us assume 1 year time has been given. So this time period is known as exercise period. Which period? Exercise period. Correct. And the day when it is exercised is known as exercise day. From examination point of view, we will always assume it will be exercised on the last day because they will not give any specific date. We will assume on this date they will exercise. So this day is known as what? Exercise day. Means different employee can exercise at different point of time. Understood? Correct. This much have you understood? Now, coming to 20 rupees. It means, can I say to exercise the right, they need to pay 20 rupees? Means they need to pay 20 rupees, then only they can exercise their right. So this 20 rupees is known as what? Exercise price. It is known as what? अरे बोलना रे. Exercise price. exercise price. Means on exercise they need to pay exercise price, EP. Correct. It means, can I say, if they do not pay exercise price during exercise period, what will happen? Options will be cancelled. Means, can I say vested option can be cancelled during exercise period due to non-payment of exercise price. Means I said unvested options will be cancelled during vesting period due to non-performance of condition, but vested option can be also cancelled due to non-payment of exercise price. I hope you are feeling the chapter. You are getting the emotions of the chapter, correct? Yes, sir. Very good, excellent. So let us write down that also. So write down here. If this become what? In this period, it is known as what? Vested options. And vested option can be cancelled due to what? Due to non-payment, due to non-payment of what? Exercise price. Yes, sir. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Got it. Till now, any doubt? Chalega? Can I proceed? Hmm? Yes, sir. Let us proceed. Now, coming to the explanation from examination point of view. Because they will not ask this now. What is grant day? What is vesting day? They will not ask this. They will ask accounting treatment. Let us come to accounting treatment now. Now, from accounting treatment, first we need to understand the concept behind that. So, I have just given the concept of what actually happened in ESOP. Now, you know the entire thing about options. ESOP you have understood. Correct? Now, can I say this actually exercise price and market price. So, there is a difference between market price and exercise price. So, market price is equal to how much? 110. Exercise price is equal to what? 20. The difference is what? 90. Correct. Now the first question arises whether this 90 is a discount or is not a discount. Huh? A discount or is not a discount. The question arises whether it is a discount or is not a discount. What you are saying? Discount or not a discount? Huh? Let us find out. एक काम करते हैं. Nominal value I am also writing. You know nominal value? Nominal value means face value. Face value is bakwas value. Bakwas means it is actually bakwas. Means when I say face value, so there is no method to calculate face value. It is an imaginary value. For example, I started a company. So we need to first decide what will be our authorized capital. So we decide, suppose we decide that we need to do this business. So we require a capital of 100 crore. So suppose we require a 100 crore capital. So authorized capital first will be decided. Now, because we want to we want to issue such shares to public at large, so we divide such shares into small unit, and that small unit is known as share. Share capital is a wider term, and shares become a small unit. Correct. Now, to divide into smaller number unit, we require one imaginary value that is known as face value. Now, face value can be any value depending upon the promoter of the company. It can be 10 rupees, it can be 1000 rupees, it can be 50 rupees. If suppose 10 rupees, so number of shares become how much? 100 divided by 10. Understood? If it is 1000, the number of shares will decrease. If it is 50, the number of shares will be different. So this is only decided by the promoter. It has no meaning. This face value is not the value of shares. Face value is not the value of shares. When we say value of shares, the market value is the value of shares. Are you getting what I am saying? मेरी बात समझे? Are you able to understand? तो चलो ठीक है. From company's act point of view, it is a face value. So face value and nominal value are interchangeable. So we can call it face value. We can call it nominal value. Why it is known as face value? Why it is known as face value? Because it is written on the face of share certificate. So if you see the face of share certificate, in that some amount will be denominated. The amount denominated is the face value, and therefore the name comes from their face value. Correct? Yes, sir. So I'm using nominal value. Chalega? Nominal value is 10. What is the exercise price? 20. What is the market price? 110. Batao. Now, whether this shares is issued at discount or premium? Initially you said it is a discount. Now you have changed it, huh? One thing. Something is. I hope you are understanding what I am saying, huh? Either it can be issued at premium or discount. It cannot be both, now. Initially I said this 90 is a discount. Or not a discount. You said discount. Then I have given you nominal value. And now you are saying shares are issued at premium. कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो गया. Have you understood what I am saying? Correct now. One question in two different way, two different answer came. Are you able to understand? I am just playing with your mind. I just want to develop your mind. चलो ठीक है. Now leave everything. Everything you leave. Nominal value is 10. Exercise price is 20. Market price is 110. ठीक है ना? Let us come to some concept. Some concept. ठीक है. Now nominal value is equal to 100. Correct? Issue price is 120. So as per Companies Act, premium is equal to what? 20. As per Companies Act, huh? Nominal value is equal to 100. Issue price is 90. So discount is how much? 10. So these shares are issued at discount. But as per Companies Act, shares cannot be issued at discount. Shares cannot be issued at discount. This too you have understood. But as per Companies Act, when you are calculating premium and discount, so you are comparing issue price and you are comparing what? Issue price and, but you are not comparing what? Market price. You are not comparing with market price. Got it? Bolo. Correct. This much you understood. This is Companies Act, huh? Means when you are saying discount premium, so we need to apply Companies Act and Companies Act this only. Correct? Now, have you done right shares? Right shares? Where you have done? Right shares where you have done? Group 1 accounting. Right shares you have done? Bonus shares and right shares. One chapter is there. Right shares you remember? Okay. What are right shares? Right shares are also right given to whom? But these right shares are given to existing shareholders, not to employee. Correct? Correct. So one right is given. Here also right is given. To purchase shares at a price lower than same thing now. Difference is what? Right shares is given to whom? Shareholders. And ESOP is given to whom? Employee. The difference is that. Concept remains same. Correct. Now, in this case, suppose nominal value is equal to 10. Correct. Market price is equal to 110 and right issue price is equal to 20. What journal entry you will do? बताओ. It is issued at a price lower than market price. Correct? What journal entry will do? You have done this chapter, huh? Bank account debit. Something is coming in, na? Bank account debit. Kitna? How much? 20. To equity share capital, how much? 10. And to securities premium, how much? 10. Correct? Understood. This is journal entry. Have you understood this point? This journal entry you have done. This is correct journal entry only. 100% correct. 100% correct. But can I say in this way, everyone just try to understand. Everyone just try to understand one thing. What I want to say, just try to understand. Some extra knowledge I am just giving. Not required for this chapter. So extra gyan to I can give. Not required for this chapter. Even though if I will not explain this, you can score marks in exam. But expert knowledge is always required for chartered accountant. So that expert knowledge I am giving. Chalega. Everyone. You know sole proprietor, you know partnership firm, and you know company. My question to you all, whatever has been contributed by part proprietor will be transferred to which account? Whatever is given by the proprietor to the business, it's transferred to which account? Capital account. Whatever has been provided, whether in cash or in kind, correct? So can you see we used to pass one journal entry cash account debit to what? Capital, correct? Now, in partnership firm, whatever has been provided by partners is transferred where? Capital only. Capital only now. The name is partners capital. Chalega, correct? So here also you will say cash account debit to, I am writing P capital for your understanding. Chalega, partners capital. Now in case of company, whatever received by shareholders are what? Owner, partners are also owner, proprietor is also owner. All are owner, huh? So whatever has been received by owner should be transferred where? Should be transferred where? Capital only. Capital only, na. Whatever has been received by whom? Shareholders. Should be transferred where? Capital account. Bolo yes or no? My question to you all, how much received by the shareholders? How much received by the shareholders? But we have transferred to how much to capital? Why? Hmm? Hmm? Now this question, whether this question have came in your mind anytime, just try to understand what I am saying. Simple. Whatever received from the owner is capital or not. Whether some portion will become profit. Means securities premium is shown under the head reserve and surplus, and reserve and surplus is profit. My question to you are, you receive 20 from shareholders, so some portion will become profit for the company. Huh? Yes or no? No, na. I think there's something wrong here. We are going something wrong. Bolo yes or no? Something is wrong or not? Just forget what you have done. Just forget. Right now you are with me, na? Suppose you have not done any time company's account. I am teaching you for the first time. I am asking you one question. Whatever received from the shareholders will be transferred to which account? You only said capital. You only said capital, na? Means something, whatever we have done in our past classes, we have not understood logic. Why we have not understood logic means why that doubt has not come in your mind, because normally we accept whatever teacher is teaching and we don't ask any question. So you need to change yourself. Otherwise ICI will change you. Are you able to understand? You need to change yourself. Otherwise, ICI will change you by giving number of attempts. Are you realizing what I am saying? You need to ask many questions with yourself. Why this? Why this? Why this? Then only you will understand. Whatever I am saying, you are not supposed to only think that much. You think beyond that. Beyond that, then only you will become chartered accountant. Because CA is one of the most prestigious qualification in India. If you say someone that I am chartered accountant, he will stand up in front of you, even though he is senior to you. It happens with me. When I become chartered accountant, that before that I was not knowing the value of CA. I also was not knowing the value of CA. हो गया चल pass. Our exam is there. We have written passed हो गया. Only that much na. The value we know only once we become CA. Today when we become CA, so everyone started respecting me, even in my family. All uncle, aunties who used to say you can't do anything, they started respecting me. Oh, you are chartered accountant. Everyone, even my principal started respecting me. Principal means articleship. You are going to articles? You have joined articleship? Acha, sure. Means you need to do articleship under some chartered accountant? So till you articleship, he will never respect you. But once you become CA, he will start respecting you. That difference will come. Correct? So it means you are doing one of the prestigious course, whether it will be given to you free of cost. You need to be exceptionally well. Then only you will become chartered accountant. You should be different from others. Different from others. Then only you will become chartered accountant. I'm not saying that with my teaching you will pass in first attempt. That depends upon your effort. But after passing the exam, you should be able to generate more and more revenue. Correct? That will come from where? Your knowledge. From your knowledge, not from your degree. Correct? Yes. So one second. What I'm asking, just try to understand. Okay? Okay. I already said this is not related to this chapter, but thoda sa extra knowledge I am giving. But I am asking for company, whatever we are receiving from shareholders should be also transferred to capital. But the point is that why we are transferring some portion to premium and some portion to capital? Anyone can answer. Hmm? But why? Hmm? Why you said what you said? No, no, just try to understand. We require 100 crore. We require 100 crore capital. Correct now. We require 100 crore capital. So why you are asking more? Why you are dividing by nominal value? You should divide by issue price now. Are we able to understand what I am saying? You require 100 crore. Take 100 crore. Why you are taking more from shareholders? If you want, I said 100 crore divided by nominal value, because normally initially it is issued at par only. Chalo theek hai, but sometime company issued at premium only. Practically what is there, I am not teaching you that. I am coming to the point why it has been divided into two parts, premium and capital. I will say only one reason, because of Companies Act. And we cannot violate the law. But there is no logic behind this. Bakwas logic. This is totally not correct from the point of view accounting. Purnare. You are saying that because you have done somewhere bonus here. Just try to understand that is something different. My question, what is my question? Whatever you receive from whom? Shareholders should be transferred where? The question is that some portion has been transferred to premium and some portion has been transferred to capital. I will say, Raji, there is no logic in this. And can I say this is not a profit for the company? This is a capital contribution from the owner. Capital contribution from the owner. So why we have not done this in partnership and providership? What happened in the companies? I will say this nominal value concept is only bakwas. What is nominal value? Who will decide nominal value? I already said this is actually not a value of shares. This bakwas concept. In final, it will be rectified. When it come to final now, I will say everything will be transferred to equity. It is going to change, but not now. I'm not going into final right now. But can you say something is wrong here? Means can you say what I want to say? This premium and discount when we are comparing with nominal price, nominal that is not correct. Means can you say market price is 110 and you have issued shares at 20? This is discounted value. Just try to understand. This mobile has a fair value market price of 10,000. 10,000. I have given at 2,000. Discount or not? Even the share price is 110. I have given at 20. Discount only. So where is premium? Why it is premium? Bakwas logic. There is no logic behind this. Why we are saying shares are issued at premium? You are saying market price is 110. You are issuing at 20. It is discount only na. Then why we are adding premium here? Can is wrong accounting na? Are bolna re. Am I right or not? But of course we'll do this only because we cannot violate Companies Act. Whatever is given in Companies Act that cannot be violated. Still there is a change amendment in the Act. Have you understood this point? Means this journal entry is 100% correct. But because of what? As per Companies Act. As per Companies Act. Understood? But now if I will ask everyone, not as per Companies Act, if I am asking as a general term, whether these rights shares issued a discount or premium, what do you say? Discount only. Because market price is 110, it has been given at rupees 20, so it has been issued a discount only. From Companies Act to calculate discount, we compare nominal value and issue price. And Companies Act says that shares cannot be issued in that discount. Got it? Understood? But this is possible because as per Companies Act, these shares are issued at premium. At premium. Got it? Understood? Have you understood this point? Any doubt? In this, any doubt? Means just try to understand. If I will say practically, such shares are issued at discounted price. Am I right or not? Am I right or not? Correct. Got it. This much, any doubt? I have explained this because now I will ask you some question. Right shares, have you understood or not? This is group 1 accounting. Huh? Hope I am not confusing you. Sometime more knowledge, more confusion. हाँ ऐसा होता है बट धीरे धीरे you should be habituated of that because you are doing which course? See, in BCom I will never say this thing na. To become a student, should I say this thing? They will die and they will never come back. So you should have a habit of such a type of concept. So in the first class, धीरे धीरे you will become habituated. धीरे धीरे, slowly, slowly. I am also slow. चलो. Now coming to this, everyone. I hope you have understood this much. Now leave about this nominal value goli maro. We'll do accounting as per Companies Act. Accounting will do as per Companies Act because we cannot violate Companies Act. But now my question to you all, whether the ESOP, yeah, the options in this case, the shares under this plan is at a discount or not at discount? Huh? At discount or not at discount? Huh? At discount. Discount or not discount? Huh? Prima facie, you are correct, but not correct. It is not a discount. No, 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 no. Company that goli maro. I'm saying practically also. There's a difference between ESOP and rights share. Rights shares is with a discount. Why? Because in that case, shareholders are not to perform any conditions. Nothing is free in India. To shareholders, honor we can give something free. But here imply, will you give free? But for that 90 rupees, what you are demanding? To stay in the company for how many years? 3 years, or to perform something. So it is not discount. It is not actually discount. We are receiving some benefit from you. So whether it is a discount, no, means some consideration will be received in the form of services of employee. Means can I say 90 rupees is the value of services and 20 rupees is the value of cash, whatever we are receiving. Means can I say this shares were issued at 110 only. 110 only, not at 20. Are you able to understand why I am explaining this much? Because journal entry I will not give, you will give. There are two ways of teaching. One, देखो बच्चों, these are the journal entry, मजा आ रहा है, and believe me, you will score good marks in exam because same question will come. You will understand. You will feel that you have understood. And there are different type of teacher who will give only concept, nothing more than that. Journal entry you will give. I am not here to teach you journal entries now. Journal entries you have done in CA Foundation, correct? So I'm just making you one. I'm just developing one habit in your mind. You will understand the concept and do all questions by our own. I will help you. I will only guide you. Correct? Chalega? 1 second. Understood why I am saying these shares are not issued discount? Because these shares is actually issued at 110 only. Because why? Because 20 will be received in the form of what? In the form of cash. Oh, acha, ye baat. And 90 in the form of what? In the form of services. 90 in the form of services. Understood? Means can I say 90 is an expense for which entity will receive some benefit? Every expense has a corresponding benefit. Matching concept. Are you able to understand? Every expense has a corresponding benefit. Will not incur any expenses without benefit. If the expense does not have any corresponding benefit, then it becomes loss, abnormal loss. Then it is a loss. Correct now. So every expenses has a corresponding. I purchase this mobile. Why? To derive some benefit. For me, it is a expense. If the benefit will derive for more than 1 year, so we say it is our asset because it will be used for more than 1 year. Correct. But your mobile, what benefit you are getting? Any benefit you are getting? Think because I am using this for my what entire business, huh? Not for personal relationship. What benefit you are getting from your mobile? You have mobile, huh? No, ठीक है, I understood. देखो, sir, I have to iPhone. चलो ठीक. I know you have. Nowadays, the mobile is necessary. But when I was chartered account, when I was doing CA, na, so after becoming CA, I purchased mobile, and because of that reason, I become CA. Because no distraction, no deviation. There was no one to call me. Only I was alone with alone my studies, books, and I become friend. Nowadays, so every time you are getting a call, क्या कर रही रे? What are you doing? Everything is fine. How the studies is going on? I have completed 4 subjects. Huh? I have done only one subject. So tension increases. Correct now. So चलो ठीक है. That is other part. But I hope you are understanding this point. 110 can be divided in two parts. 20 rupees in the form of 90 rupees in the form of during which period? This 90 rupees will be received in the form of services from employee during which period? Means can I say benefit received during which period? Expense to be recognized during which period? So this 90 rupees should be amortized in how many years? 3 years. You got the answer? You got the answer? Understood? Means can I say this 90 is an expense? 90 is an expense. So what will be the expense if suppose the condition is satisfied by such employee? So 30, 90 divided by 3, 30, 30. So 30 will become expense of this year, 30 will become expense of this year, and 30 become expense of this year, provided he perform all the conditions. All the conditions. Any doubt? No doubt. Now, your turn. My question to you all, because your turn means now journal entry. You will give. I will not give. Give me wrong journal entry chalega, but you need to give. I will just change it as per the requirement of ICI. As per the requirement of ICI, I will change it. But 90% I am confident that you will give me correct journal. 90% I am confident. 90% is use confidence, huh? Means I have confidence on your ability. Do you have confidence on your ability? अरे स्माइल कर रहे हो? Yes or no? Yes na? Yes. अरे they are laughing. You don't have confidence in. अरे he will answer. I know. You'll answer na? Why you are thinking about them? I'm asking you. You are confident? You are confident? Confident? Well, yes sir. Maximum what will happen? You'll give wrong answer. चलेगा. I'm not going to scold you. I'm not going to scold you. Okay? चलो. बताओ. On Grand Day, what will be generated? Grand Day means the day when it was announced. So it was announced on 1/4/2020, whatever. On Grand Day, what will be the journal entry? When options was announced, what journal entry? What do you think? Hmm? No, I got the answer. No journal entry. Give a clap for yourself. First journal entry is correct. I said I will not give. You will give, and you are 100% correct. I was thinking 90% correct. You have given me 100%. No, means pakka you can score rank. Okay. But then first year end one. Year end one. What will be journal entry? Ha. So that will be what for the company? Expense. So can I say expense account debit? All expenses are debited ना? कि expense को credit कर दे. हाँ. Expense will be debited. By what amount? By what amount? ठीक है. ना PL तो the next closing entry. Expense account debited to what? One account is debited, the other account will be credited. Huh? चलो, I'm just giving hint. Hint I'm giving. What is journal entry for salary paid in cash? Salary account debit to cash. What is journal entry of salary not yet paid? Salary account debit to outstanding salary. Whether the expense is paid or not paid. Paid or not paid. So what journal entry? Low. Expense to outstanding expense. Low. Then this journal entry also you have given correct only. Then year end 2. Same journal entry with same amount. Year end 3. Same journal entry with same amount. Okay. Now year end 4 means on exercise day, huh? You will say on exercise day, year end 4. This is exercise day. So on exercise day, employee need to pay what? 20 rupees. So what journal entry? Cash or bank, whatever. Cash. How much received? So this is received in the form of what is already received in the form of services. 90. That is accumulated in which account? Outstanding. So outstanding salary account debit. How much? 90. Total value become how much? For this, what will be allotted? Equity share. So two equity share capital. But as per Companies Act, this will come at which value? 10 rupees. Balance will be transferred to where? Securities premium. Due to which act? बकवास ना, बकवास ना, बकवास ना. अरे why premium बाबा? We have never understood why premium. But चलो, we'll follow what? We need to respect our act. Nah, we need to respect. Therefore, we are also respecting. ठीक है? Means I will not say in front of engineer that this is बकवास because they will not able to understand. But in front of you, तो I can say ना. अरे बोलना रे. चल ठीक है. तो 110 लो जन एंड डिनर. No, no, change. I will change, Ray. I am saying basic journal entry, whatever you have given, that is correct as per concept. I will change. Means this entire journal entry, who has given? You or me? You all have given, na? And I am comfortable with that. I am saying concept I have given, journal entry you have given, matching concept. I can give journal entry without asking you, but मजा नहीं आता. I should inform you that you have an ability to perform. You should know your ability first. Now I think you are okay with that statement that yes, you have an ability to understand everything. Correct now, and 100% correct. Only I will change the name of the account. So this entire chapter is based on guidance note. Guidance note means what? Whenever there is no accounting standard for a particular transaction or event, then institute will give a guidance for such type of transaction event. Because there was no accounting standard on ESOP, so ICI has given guidance note on such accounting. So this entire accounting is based on guidance note issued by. What is the difference between accounting standard and guidance note? Accounting standard are mandatory and guidance note are recommendatory. Means entity need to follow what? Accounting standard. But because it is only a guidance, entity may opt for different accounting also. It is only a guidance. I am just giving guiding. If you don't like, don't follow. But normally everyone will follow. So it is given by ICI only. And ICI, a group of chartered accountant, expert knowledge. So everyone follow, but it is not mandatory. There is a difference between accounting standard and guidance note. Correct? So this is as per AS or guidance note issued by ICI. Chalega? Correct. Now, what guidance note says, these are the journal entry. Only we need to give a special name to this account. We'll not say expense account now. We'll say employee. Don't write. I'll just give write in writing everything. Employee compensation account. Because we are compensating employee for their performance. So employee compensation account. Okay, the one name has been given to an expense. If suppose we would have formed that guidance note, I would have given some different account also. Name is name. Your name is what? Huh? Why? Why Tanu? Someone has given na, and we are following that. So this name has been given by whom? ICI, and we are following that. Are you able to it? We are following the name given by ICI. You can't ask me why. We are following our Godfather. Correct? Yes, sir. And this outstanding expense is also not a correct term. It will be stock option outstanding account. Stock option outstanding account. तो मजा आएगा ESOP chapter. Now we are feeling that we are in which chapter? ESOP. So journal entry become employee compensation account debit to stock option outstanding account. Balance remains same. Only balance accounting remains same. Means whatever journal entry amount you have said, that is correct only. Correct. This much you have understood or not? If you have understood this much, then I'll just increase thoda sa level. बोलो. चलो, let me take one example. Example. You have understood first 3 years is what? Vesting period. Last period is what? Exercise period. This is 1 4 2020, then 31st March 2021, 31st March 2022, 31st March 2023, and 31st March 2024. You are ready? You are writing now? Write down. I just need to increase the size. Whatever written, that is correct only, okay? Then, now option. Option will be given. So let us assume 100 options per employee. Per employee. E means employee. Chalega? In this chapter, E means employee only. Okay. Now, employee, there are how many employee? Let us assume 500 employee. On which day? On grant day. Correct? And exercise price, let us assume 30. Market price is equal to, let us assume 120. Correct? Now, the difference between these two, market price and exercise price, is known as value of option, value of right. That is known as value of option. So market price minus exercise price will be known as intrinsic value of option. Which options? Which value? Intrinsic value. It is intrinsic value of what? Options. How much? 90. IV means what? Intrinsic value of option. Correct. But what is the value of shares? What is the value of shares? Huh? What is the value of shares? Value of shares is 120. Value of shares is 120. And what is the value of option? Value of option is what? 90. Means I have given you two value. What is value of shares? What is the value of shares? 120. What is the value of option? 90. Both are two different value. Don't be confused. Don't be confused with the value of shares and value of options. Correct? So what you are recognizing during vesting period? Value of shares or value of options? Value of option. What is the value of option? Value of option means market price of shares. On which date? Value of option. Value of option means 120 minus 120 minus 30. Formula become what? Market price of shares. On which date? On grant day minus exercise price. That is the formula, na? So can you give me the formula of intrinsic value of options? Market price of shares. On which date? Grant date minus exercise price. Correct? Correct. Yes, sir. This entire information you have understood? Correct. But it might happen during the year, some employee may leave the company, left the company. So let us assume out of 500 employee, 50 employee has left the company. Correct? Understood? But can I say we need to just find out how many employee will actually fulfill the condition? Means we need to wait for 3 years. Means we need to recognize only expense for those number of employee who actually vest the option. On which day? Vesting day, na? Means we need to find out what is the actual number of employee at this point of time. Means we should recognize expense for this number of employee during which period? Vesting period. Means the employee who can exercise the right, they have only performed the condition. If they have performed the condition, so they have only given some benefit to the company. The expense to be recognized only for those number of employees. But right now, at this point of time, we should recognize some expense or not. So we should recognize based on some estimation. Means we need to estimate how many employee will actually vest the options. Means we need to do some estimation. Means we need to estimate how many employee may leave the company in this 2 year. Correct. Whether estimation is required or not required. In depreciation also we have done that only. In depreciation we estimate the number of useful life. The same here we are estimating, and estimation should be the best estimate. Best estimate. Correct. Okay. Correct. So it means, can I say the management need to estimate how many employee will leave in second year and third year? That information will be given in the question. That information will be given in the question. If not given, they ignore. If given, then we should consider. So suppose they have given estimated number of employee who will leave the company in year 2 and year 3. Some estimation might be given in the question. And as per the management, they are saying in year 2, 20 employee will leave, and year 3, 30 employee will leave. This is estimation. Actual can be different. Actual can be different. Understood? This point, have you understood? Have you understood this point? Yes, sir. Then next year, can I say we'll get actual number of employees who left in year 2? So let us assume actual number of employees left the company is 30. We estimated 20, but actually how many employees left? 30. So we'll do some reassessment. Reassessment will be done. How to do that reassessment for expense recognition, that I need to explain from examination point of view. Got it? Yes, sir. Then once again they will estimate what? How many employee will live in year 3? Circumstances may change. So we need require re-estimation. So once again they have estimated in year 3 they will leave, suppose, only 10 employees. But actually let us assume left 25 employees. Understood? So what is the actual number of employees who actually vest the option? 500 minus 50 minus 30 minus 25, how much? 495. Means can I say 495 employee vest the options? Means, sorry, it is 395. How it become 495 Nalayak? Use calculator. 395. Means can I say 395 employee actually vest the option? Means they have a right to exercise the options. Balance number of employee cannot exercise the options. But out of these 395 employee, it might happen 300 employee exercise the option and 95 employee are nalayak and they have not paid exercise money. So that option will be also cancelled. Have you understood the entire questions? This is a perfect question for this chapter. In this chapter, if you can calculate the expense amount, this chapter is super easy. If you cannot calculate that, then chapter become complicated. Means you can only do mistake in calculation of expense. Journal entry is very simple. Nothing in that. Nothing in that now. Only I need to explain how to calculate. Means can I say expense will be calculated as per the information given in the question? If all the informations are not given, then we need to take some assumptions. Means suppose this is not given, so we'll assume what is left, that is only left. Correct now. Means can I say at year one, we don't know about actual, this we don't know. So at year one expense will be calculated based on the available information. Based on the available information. Means at year end 1 you don't know about year end 2 and year end 3. Correct? Let us calculate. Right on. Calculation of expense. Correct? Year end 31st March 2021 na? 21. Year end, year end. Okay. Then 31st March 2022 and 31st March 2023. Correct? Then first we'll do some working to calculate this. First you need to find out how many employee will actually vest the option on vesting day, but it will be estimated for year 1. So batao, as per the information given at year end 1, how many employee is expected to vest the option on vesting day? So it is 500 minus what? 50 minus what? 20 minus what? 30. Means expected number of employee to vest the option is what? 400. Have you understood this point? Bolo. It means 400 employee. Can I write down 400? 400. Correct. Each employee is getting how much options? 100. So what is the total number of options expected to vest? 400 into 100. 400 into 100. Correct. Understood. And what is the value of option? 90. 90. It becomes total value of option. Total value of option during how many years? 3 years. But we need to recognize expense for how many years? 1 year. So you'll do what? Into 1 by 3. Have you understood this point? Have you understood? Bolo. Have you understood this point? I require 4 column. Okay. What is the amount coming? 12 lakh. Again, 12 lakh become expense of first year. Correct. Coming to second year. Now second year you will give me the number of employee who are expected to vest the option. Hmm? 410. Means assessment changes, estimation changes now. We are doing reassessment to 500 minus 50 minus 30 minus what? 10. Means 410. Very good. Excellent. Means you have understood. So now we'll do reassessment of expense 410 into what? 100 into what? 90. But this is the total value of option of how many years? 3 years. So first what we'll do, we'll find out cumulative expense of 2 years. Because 2 year expired, so we'll do into what? 2 by 3. We'll first find out cumulative expense. Cumulative expense. What is the cumulative expense? 24 lakh, 24 lakh 60,000. But out of this 24 lakh 60, how much was recognized in previous year? So how much will be recognized as an expense in second year? 12 lakh 60,000. Have you understood this point? Means can I say in the third column you are calculating what? Cumulative expense. Cumulative expense. And the last column you are calculating what? Expense. Understood? 400? I'm coming. Write down. I'm coming. First, what is this 400? First, can you say me what is this 400? What is this 400? What is this 400? No, no, not amount. This 400 denote number of employees who are expected to vest the option on vesting day as per the information available at year end 1. So, as per the information available at year end 1, how many employees will perform the conditions? One is 500 minus 50, and we are expecting 20 will live in second year and 30 will live in third year. Total become 400. This you have understood. But can I set year end 2 information change? We will do reassessment of number of employee. We will start from beginning 500 minus actually left 50, then actually left 30. It become 4, 4, 20, and expected to live how much? 10. How much? 410. That only we have taken. Understood. Have you understood? If you want to write down that, 500 minus that you write down for your understanding. How this amount is coming 400 and 410 that you write down. But for last year we'll take what? Actual employee. For last year we'll take actual employee. So what is the actual number of employee who actually vest? 390. So 390 into what? 100 into what? 95. 95. 395 into 100 into 90 into what? 3 by 3. 3 by 3 I am just writing to inform you. We are doing amortization on cumulative basis. Correct? So this is how much? 35 lakh. Out of this, how much already recognized? So what will be the expense of third year? 10 lakh 95,000. What do you think? This is complicated? Hmm. No, no. This you have calculated by taking this information only, now. This might not be given in the question. So you need to calculate now. Understood now? So this 395 has been calculated by taking 25 into consideration only. Correct? Okay? Got it. Bata. Let us pass journal entry. Journal entry. So we'll start with journal entry. Year end. First journal entry 31st March 2021. Journal entry you will say. Journal entry is what? Employee compensation account debit to what? Stock option outstanding account 12 lakh. 12 lakh being expense recognized. Correct? Understood? Then 31st March. Acha, you can pass one more journal entry. Transferring expense to what? PL. Can we do that also? Profit and loss account debit to employee compensation account. Then can I say this journal entry will be repeated for second year and third year? Can you do by your own with change in amount? So I can write down EC, you can't write. I can write down SOO, you can't write. Well, in exam, if you write SU, so they will. Oh yeah, they will not give marks. Huh? Write down full. EC means electricity current. Correct, no? Hmm? They will also give you marks and then write down come attempt. Come in another attempt. They will give one note. They'll give marks. 0 marks. Come other attempt. Note. Why you are giving a chance to them? Don't give chance to them. I don't know, just try to understand. They may not deduct marks, but you don't know who is checking your paper. Suppose the paper is checked by a chartered accountant who have taken 9 attempts. Quite possible, right? They can also check the paper, na? So if they have taken 9 attempts, so will they give marks to you? They will say come 9 attempts, then I will give. Correct ना? जैसा करना जैसा होता है वैसा ही होता है. They will reflect what has been done in their life. चलो, can you say second year, third year you can do? I am not writing, huh? Coming to the last year. Coming to 31st March 2024, na? On the date of exercise. Correct. The first exercise money will be received. So what journal entry? Bank account debit to stock option outstanding account. So out of 395 employee, how many employee exercise the option? 300 now. So we'll receive exercise money from how many employee? 300. So 300 into 100 into what? What is the exercise price? 30. So what is the amount? 9 lakh. Got it? You can end up being exercise price received. Correct? Now for this 300 employee, CS will be allotted. So what's your entry? Stock option outstanding account. How many employee? 300. How many options? 100. And can I say 30 is received in cash and how much received in services? What is the intrinsic value? So can I say this become total value of shares? Means already some amount is accumulated in stock option outstanding account during that 3 year. So now 30 received, that is also accumulated in this account only. So 30 plus 90 it become 110. That is the value of shares. That is the value of shares now. Understood? Sorry. How much? 36 lakhs. To what? Equity share capital. Nominal value I have not given na. So let us assume 100 rupees. In exam they will give. So 300 into 100 into 100. How much? 30 lakh. Balance will be transferred to which account? To securities premium. How much? 6 lakh. Have you understood? Being being equity shares allotted from examination point of view, now we can compound this to journal entry. We can compound to save our time. How to compound? The bank account how much? 9 lakh na? 9 lakh. And stock option outstanding account how much? Very good. 27 lakh means this become value of services to what? Equity share capital. So we'll pass compound journal entry to save time. Huh? In exam. In exam we'll pass this compound journal entry. Got it? Okay. Acha. We have recognized expense for how many employee? 395. 395 employee. Out of that, how many employee exercise the options? So guys, for 95 employees, still some amount is there in stock option outstanding account. So that amount now require reversal. Reversal. So vested option cancelled. So once vested option cancelled, we need to we need to close which account? Stock option outstanding account, and that amount will be transferred to general reserve. Correct? That amount will be transferred to general reserve. So just last entry will be what? On the same date, 31st March 2024, stock option outstanding account debit to general reserve. बताओ, what is the number of employee into what? Into what? 90 na? How much? 8 lakh? 8 lakh? 55,000. Got it? Any doubt? We have done one question and entire concept. Correct now? Timing of the classes will be, the timing of this advanced accounting classes will be what? From 11 to 1. Okay. Then from 1:30 to 3:30 every day. Okay. Understood? But because this is the first class, today I don't want to teach much. First class relax karte hain. Why? Because I don't want to give you everything, because this group 2 advanced accounting I don't have time to start with the basic. See, suddenly with the immediately a advanced concept I am taking. If I compare with accounting with a very small basic chapter. So we can start from basic chapter and dire we will give you the concept and we come to the higher concept. Yeah, directly ESOP is a totally new concept for you, totally new. And I have given so many things today only, so many points I have said which were not known to you, and you reacted positively only. Means from your point of view you reacted positive, but what happened? Suddenly this much sometime breakdown happened. Correct now. So I hope you have understood my style of teaching. Style of teaching you have understood. So can I conclude this much only for today? So that you come tomorrow with the fresh. Now we are known to each other. You have understood me, I have understood you. We can take 4 hour class every day. Chalega? So for today only this much, not every day. Sunday will be your off day. The Sunday will be only for your practice. Why we are giving off on Sunday? Why the intention of giving holiday? Because we will teach you for 7 hours a day. And of course, after going home, it is not easy to read everything whatever has been done today because some other subject is going on. With that advanced accounting is there, it might happen you have only 2 hours or 3 hours for study. Sunday you keep for revision. Correct? We'll conduct also test. Test will be after class. Test will be after class. Someday one subject, someday other subject, but test will be after class after 3:30. So if there is a test, you need to write down a test and then go home. Correct? Means we can stretch for another 1 hour whenever we are conducting test. Okay. Anything you are supposed to ask? You have a query? I mean, this chapter is not completed, huh? This chapter, there are some other concept I am supposed to give, but today I just want to leave. Correct? So thank you very much. We'll meet tomorrow. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Enjoy your remaining day. Bye bye.